Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Ruike P-128 SF here with me for a review. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. So let's see how big this guy is. Overall length of this guy is going to be 8.5 inches with 4-inch long blade, but 3.7-inch long cutting edge, and I would say close to 5-inch long handle. Let's see how this guy is comparing up to the Ontario Rat number 2 and the Ontario Rat number 1, which you guys probably got to know. So it's a little bit smaller than the Ontario Rat number 1. Of course, it's bigger than the Spyderco Para 3. Let's see how this guy does compare up against the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This guy is a little bit smaller than the Ruike. Let's see a couple here. This is the Chris Reeve Knives Small Sebenza 21, and this is the large Sebenza 21, and yeah, I would say this guy is still a little bit bigger than the Chris Reeve option. And let's see a couple of Russians. This is the Custom Knife Factory Philippe Georget Design 520, and this is also Custom Knife Factory, but this is the Peter Rassenti Design Snafu 2.0. Let me show you another couple here, just to give you an idea. We're going a little bit higher end in price, so not really comparable, because this is Shirogorov, this is the Neon Zero, this is the F95R Slim, so right in between these two beauties from Shirogorov, and I'm gonna show you another couple ones. Because these are pretty popular. This is the Hinderer Knives XM18, 3.5-inch long, and yeah, why not? I mean, completely different ballpark, but still. Koenig Knives Arius Generation 4 Style 55 here, just to show you how big this guy is. Let's do actually compared up to another couple here. This is the Bestech Shogun, this is the Bestech Dolphin, so very similar in size, and why not, because we have them here. A couple of Ruike, this is the P801 and this is the P831, and you have these three right there nicely lined up for you to check out. So let's see, this guy is interesting. It's the Ruike P-128 SF. It's a stainless steel folder frame lock. It's nicely done. So, because guys, you need to consider the price of this guy. It's gonna be around like $40, $35, $40, something in that ballpark. So, reasonable price. It has stainless steel handles. It's got G10 backspacer, which is not like perfectly done, but still, remember the price. There's a lanyard hole going on right over here. You have no jimping whatsoever in the flipper tab, in the spine of the blade, nothing. You've got quite decently designed lock disengagement area with some jimping going on. There's no stainless steel lock face insert because the frame is made of steel. You've got an extra security lock over here, which is gonna act also as a over travel stop bar, so it's gonna prevent you from overextending the lock bar, and it's going to prevent you from unlocking the lock bar in this position. So very interesting. It's sporting screws which are accessible only on one side. This side they are pretty nice and clean, and you cannot access, so they are keyed in, and it's very simply made. G10 backspacer, deep carry pocket clip, very easy to disassemble. You pop these three guys out and you're basically done. The screws are protruding a little bit, but not in a like obnoxious way, so they're still reasonably well designed. The pocket clip is tip-up carry only. It's not reversible. You cannot mount it on the other side. The blade is an interesting design. You've got this harpoon kind of thing going on with a swedge, which is intersecting with the flat grind over here in this point right before the end of this harpoon style shape. And basically you have full belly right up to the sharpening choil, and the blade stock is it's decent. It's not that thick, and the grind is nicely done. It's symmetric. I like this plunge grind a lot. It reminds me like of a Shirogorov design. You've got flipper tab right over here, which is lacking some chamfering in my opinion, but then you have an overall nicely designed blade. You've got your Ruike logo, your 05 marking. You've got the model here, steel employed, 14C28N, and this is probably like a serial number, I'm assuming. So overall, you have a low degree of billboarding, a nice finish for this flat grind, harpoon, full belly style blade. So overall, it's interesting. The sound this guy makes, it's a little bit clunky, and when you close it, it's nice. I mean, it's not like extremely pleasant, but it's not obnoxious in any way. So interesting sound, nice and clacky, a little bit sharp. So not too bad. The weight of this guy is going to be 5.6 ounces. Even if there's a little bit of internal skeletonization going on, because it's steel, it's going to be on the heavy side. There's actually no hot spots when you squeeze the handle, and that's a surprising thing. It's nicely designed, especially this area here. You can see that there's some milling, which is perfect for this finger, like in this position right over here. Therefore, the grip is going to be pleasant. It's actually nicely done. I like this belly over here. Reminds me a little bit of this shape over here. You see, which is very, very comfortable in the hand. You've got no jimping going on over here. Only jimping going on is over the disengagement area. You can also do a nice reverse grip. Absolutely can't really choke up because this is only sharpening choil. It's not really space for the finger choil. Overall, this backspacer here is giving like a nice rigidity to the overall structure. It's pretty sleek in the hand. There's not really any texture going on, but overall it's nicely put together. It feels solid because, especially because it's steel. It doesn't really feel like that good. Like, I don't know if you can see, maybe right over here. You see, there is a lip going on over here, so the backspacer is not like perfectly done. I appreciate this over travel stop bar slash second lock feature going on. I also like a dip carry pocket clip, even if it's gonna be showing this much knife sticking out of your pocket. Nice clip retention, so it's nicely done. The action has a decent deployment speed. It's missing some jimping over there, but it's overall designed in the right way because it's pointing down, so there's not going to be any finger soreness or anything if you fidget with this for a long time, because it's the right direction. Just a little bit of missing a little bit of chamfering and jimping, but it's good. It's running on bearings. It has a medium to light detent strength, a little bit of kickback when deploying the blade, nicely pleasant in the hand. No rattling when shaken, and the disengagement of the lock bar, it's pretty easy. There's not much area to make contact with your thumb, but this jimping is gonna facilitate everything. And even if there's no detent ball ramp, so you're gonna feel a little bit of hard step right there, you're gonna have a pretty decent action, I have to say. You've got a free fall action going on as soon as you disengage the lock bar, and just a little wiggle to close the blade like that. And of course you have no lock stick because it's steel on steel, so why would you have that? And overall it's a very, very interesting knife on the budget side. If you want something like below the $50 mark and you don't care about titanium or fancy steel, there you have it. You have some steel, some decent steel for the blade, nice ergos or right sound, and it looks good. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned.